In this video, we will look at how the runic altar works, how to produce Terrasteel and what types of tools, weapons, or armor can be made with it. Let's go. The runic altar is needed accordingly for the production of RU. It's simple. This altar is powered by mana, so make sure to send a mana distributor to it. Well, accordingly, the mana distributor must be powered by some source, for example, mana from the mana pool. Too many mana words. For example, I decided to create the following rune. In order to create a rune, just take the ingredients you need for crafting and right-click them on your altar, they begin to fit on it. Crafting began, respectively, the timer went in the form of such a circle. As soon as it is completely filled, your item will be ready, but in order for the crab to be completed, you need to take a life stone, click, then click with the staff of the forest, take it to the Shauna. Craft is ready. Also, if you accidentally missed, put the wrong item, clamp the spike in with the right mouse button and you start taking away the items that you accidentally installed on the altar. And the more efficient your mana distributor is, the faster crafting will happen. We made the runes, now let's make our first steel. To do this, we will need a pedestal on which it will be made. That's his recipe. Next, we need to build a washing block structure with this pedestal. For it, we need 4 lapis lazuli blocks, 5 blocks of stone life and click on this button to visualize this building. Now it will be easier for us to make it. We also need 2 sparks. Their recipe is as follows. They are needed in order to transmit mana at a distance. One of them we put over our pedestal, and the other we put over the pool of mana. If for some reason you need to remove it, use the staff of the forest. In order to make a Terrasteel, you need to throw these items on your pedestal and your mana pool should be half full. These are 2 of these divisions and you will begin to create a Terrasteel. Mana will flow, you will have 3 flashes, they will be blue, as soon as they turn green and combine, the dash ingot will be ready. Let's talk about armor and Terrasteels. Here is such a craft for each element separately. This armor has the best diamond characteristics and it restores its strength due to mana, if you certainly have it. Another interesting ability of this armor is that if you are wearing a set of exactly 4 clothes, it begins to restore your health, as if you are full. At the same time, you don't have to have all the hunger units. Also, with a full website, you will have a discount, your mana tools will consume 20% less mana. And yet, with a full set, you passively generate mana. Still any part of the armor you can cover it with phantom ink if you just connect them in the crafting window. Then your armor will become invisible, even if you are wearing it. And this is actually how a fraction of the phantom ink looks like. After killing the Botany boss, you can get interesting gems like this. Each gem gives unique effects if you put it in the helmet of the Master of Steel. They can be placed all at the same time. The effects are as follows. All these effects are combat and are superimposed when a critical strike is applied. One of the effects, for example, can throw weakness on the enemy, another slowing down, the third drying up. There are also unique effects. Multiplies damage in proportion to the percentage of health lost, the other gives you a 20% vampirism effect on critical hits, and the latter will allow you to deliver an attack that will bypass the enemy's armor. Let's move on to weapons. Sword and Terrasteel. The Terrasteel sword has damage like a diamond ball, but in addition it can also release a mana beam that allows you to attack from a distance. The damage from the attack is exactly the same as from a normal strike. Plus, the Terra sword can restore its strength by absorbing the owner's mana. Meat-axe. Very quickly copes with various wood and the power of the whole tree. I will also restore my strength by absorbing the owner's mana. By pressing the shift button, you will not break the whole tree together with the foliage, but just break one specific block. In order for this mode to work on a permanent basis, you need to make a containment stone. It will activate this feature. The next item is a digger or the most powerful pickaxe from the Botany mod. Let's go. Here is such a crafting of a dredger. In normal mode, it behaves like a very ordinary pickaxe, but if you hold down the shift plus the right mouse button, then look at this. He's digging just a huge area. And the most interesting thing is that he even digs up loose materials. In the beginning, when you just craft the earth crusher, you will have such a rank. Not pumped. To dig into the largest area, as I showed, you need to charge it to the SS level, and this is not even the limit. How do I charge it at all? Let's say we take our unloaded dredger and just throw it into our mana pool. So, the main thing is to switch the charging mode and just throw it away like that. And slowly our digger will begin to absorb mana, thereby increasing the area to which he can dig. Pay attention, now his stripe has filled up a little. The process of charging the earth crusher is not fast, so I recommend that you use these furs together with the mana pool. They increase the speed at which your item will be charged with mana. Also, the earth crusher restores its strength if you have an internal mana. As you can see, he is slowly starting to regenerate. Also, the dredger has an interesting feature. If you don't want unnecessary blocks like this to fall out, you can combine it in the crafting window with an elementary pickaxe, and now it won't drop unnecessary blocks for you. Look carefully, now they just don't fall out, only ores fall out. Also, if you get a ring like this from Boss Kai, then you can improve your countryman even more. Now he's also digging deep, just look at the area he's digging up. I have everything. Thanks for watching. I hope this guide will be useful to you and will be useful to someone, or you have learned something new.